Today's lesson is called The Benefits of Coconut Oil. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff.
I'm Roger. Today we're talking about health, and of course we're always looking for things to make us feel more healthy. And one thing we're going to talk about today to do that is coconut oil, or to consume more coconut oil. We're talking about the benefits of coconut oil, and I think because Taiwan is a semi-tropical island, coconut oil should be readily available here.
Yeah, and apparently coconut oil, this is actually good for you. It's good for your health. That's why the title of our article is The Benefits of Coconut Oil. How coconut oil and consuming coconut oil can be good for you, good for your health, good for your body, so on and so forth. And when I'm reading this, the first thing I'm thinking is, I picked the wrong oil. Just recently, I decided to start eating fish oil every morning. You can eat fish oil. It comes in a capsule, and apparently that's also quite good for you as well. It's filled with omega-3 fatty acids or stuff like that. I don't know, but it's supposed to be good for you. But apparently, yes, I picked the wrong oil. I should have been eating coconut oil or consuming coconut oil in some way. Why? Well, apparently coconut oil is filled with good stuff like good cholesterol. Yes, today we'll be talking a lot about cholesterol. The second portion of our lesson, we'll be talking about HDL, which is a very good type of cholesterol. There are two types of cholesterol very often, HDL and LDL. The HDL is good cholesterol, whereas the LDL is bad cholesterol. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and take a break right now. But when we come back, we'll start reading from our article entitled The Benefits of Coconut Oil.
The benefits of coconut oil. The benefits of coconut oil have been a big talking point of late, particularly its health-promoting effects. But what is it about this oil that's so good for us?
Okay, in case you didn't know, the subject for today is the benefits of coconut oil. So here in the first sentence it says, the benefits of coconut oil have been a big talking point of late, particularly its health-promoting effects. So, of course, we're talking about the good things of coconut oil, the benefits of coconut oil, how it is good for us, and we're calling this a big talking point, okay? The benefits have been a big talking point of late. Here, of late, you could also say lately, in recent times. Talking point means a hot conversation, something that people are talking about a lot. So maybe you had this conversation with your classmates. Hey, did you hear about the benefits of coconut oil? It can really change your life.
Yes, this has been a big talking point. Many people have been discussing this or talking about it recently. By the way, of late, you could also say as of late. Okay, both of those phrases would be okay. And we also said here that people have been talking about the benefits of coconut oil, particularly or specifically its health promoting effects. And usually when we talk about promoting something, like a product, we're trying to make this product known to the public, okay? We're trying to sell it, let's say, so we're telling people how good it is. Here, though, if something is health promoting, it's going to make you healthy, or it's going to help you become healthy.
Right, it will promote health, but what is it about this oil that's so good for us? What is it? What does it have? Why is this oil so good for us? Why does it give us so many benefits? Why is it health promoting for us? We're going to find out in today's lesson. Let's do that right now by moving on to the second part. We'll listen first.
To start with, it's full of saturated fats that boost our HDL levels. HDL-C, also known as good cholesterol, removes bad cholesterol from the walls of our blood vessels, thus reducing our risk of stroke and heart disease. Coconut oil's fatty acids also protect our stomachs from parasites, yeast, and harmful bacteria that play havoc with our digestive system. Despite such remarkable benefits, it's important to remember that coconut oil is high in fat, so consume it in moderation. The daily allowance recommended by some doctors is 2 tablespoons of virgin coconut oil.
Hello， 大家好。第二部分我们看到的单字是 boost， 这个字是动词，指提升、增强。例如The restaurant boosted its business with special coupon deals. 这间餐厅用特惠券来刺激生意。另外，补充一个与 boost 相关的片语，可以用 get a boost of adrenaline 来指某人感到非常紧张、刺激或激动。我们可以说 Skiing down the hill at a high speed got me a boost of adrenaline. 以高速滑雪下坡使我的肾上腺素飙高。接着我们看到一个名词 parasite 指寄生虫，像是 This parasite enters the body via dirty water. 这种寄生虫借由脏水进入身体。再来我们看到名词 yeast 指酵母、酵母菌。举例来说 If you don't add yeast to your bread, it won't rise quickly. 如果你不在面包中加入酵母，它不会很快的膨胀。接下来我们看到一个单字 moderation， 这个字为名词，指适度、节制，常用 in moderation 来表示适度的、有节制的。像是 Exercise is good for the body if it is done in moderation. 适度的运动对身体很好的。又或者说 High-fat foods such as ice cream should be eaten in moderation. 冰淇淋之类的高脂食物应该要节制食用。另外，补充 moderation 的形容词 moderate, M-O-D-E-R-A-T-E, moderate, 用来指适中的、中等的。所以可以说 I'm looking for something at a moderate price, neither cheap nor expensive. 我在寻找价格适中的，既不便宜也不太贵的东西。接下来我们看到名词 tablespoon 指大匙，约15毫升，可以简写为 TBSP。例如 In the recipe, you should add 5 tablespoons of flour in the mixing bowl first. 食谱中写着，你应该先在搅拌碗中加入5大匙的面粉。另外补充其他计量单位 teaspoon 指的是茶匙、小匙，约5毫升，可以简写为 TSP。 我们可以说 Tina adds 1 teaspoon of sugar into her milk tea to make it taste sweeter. Tina 在她的奶茶中加入1小匙的糖，让它甜一些。
Roger, when I was growing up, people told me that fat was bad. They said you should eat a low-fat diet because if you have a high-fat diet, let's say, it's going to be bad for your heart. But I've heard recently that times are kind of changing. People are actually saying that some fats are good and some fats are bad. Have you heard the same thing?
Yes, I have indeed. I think they said that by telling people not to eat fat back in the 70s, well, then they started eating more carbohydrates, and then they got fat like big balloons as a result of that. So now the health departments around the world are saying, oh, sorry, we made a mistake back then. Fats are actually good for you, but you do have to be careful about fats because there are good ones and there are bad ones, which we're trying to talk about here in the second part of our lesson. So to begin with, when talking about coconut oil, it's full of saturated fats that boost our HDL levels. Just in case you wanted to know. Okay, so in the sentence, of course, we've got the term saturated fats, which I think in Chinese is 饱和脂肪. It's probably easier just to translate that for you. Saturated fats, and they boost our levels of HDL. Boost means increase in this particular case.
Up here, the word boost is being used as a verb to increase something quickly, to bring something to a higher level more quickly. You can also use this word as a noun. If you give someone a boost, you might help them onto a high chair or to get over that fence or that wall or something like that. But But let's get back to fat. Like I said before, people used to think that fat was fat, and that was that. People thought that all fats were bad and that these fats should be eliminated from our diets. Well, that's not the case. There are good fats and there are bad fats, okay? And even within those fats, okay, there are very specific types of fats that we want. We want in high levels or high amounts. And this HDL stuff, okay, it's cholesterol. It's kind of like fat, and it's very good for us. We're going to want that stuff. I kind of mentioned this before the break. LDLs are bad. Low-density lipoproteins, those are bad. HDLs, or high-density lipoproteins, these are good for us. Now, let's get even more specific. Good fat, bad fat, cholesterol, then good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Let's talk about a very specific type of good cholesterol. HDL-C, also known as good cholesterol, removes bad cholesterol from the walls of our blood vessels, thus reducing our risk of stroke and heart disease. So there you go. Not only is there good cholesterol, there are good cholesterols like HDL-C that are so good that they help to remove bad cholesterol from our bodies, from the walls of our blood vessels, and this is good, okay? This makes sure that we are not going to have heart attacks or strokes. It's going to help us clean out our hearts and that cardiovascular system so that we don't suffer these attacks like strokes or heart attacks.
Sounds good to me. So, of course, the important thing here to know is we've got good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. So coconut oil boosts our HDL levels, which is good cholesterol, and that tries to get rid of the bad cholesterol, which benefits our health as well. Now, coconut oil's fatty acids also protect our stomachs from parasites, yeast, and harmful bacteria that play havoc with our digestive system. Yes, of course, I'm interested in that. Sometimes when I eat, I have an upset stomach. I have indigestion, and I need to take some kind of medicine or something like that. But if I have coconut oil, these things in the coconut oil could protect my stomach. And the things in the coconut oil are fatty acids. Okay, 脂肪酸, I believe that is in Chinese, fatty acids. There are different kinds, so we've got an S here. There are different kinds of fatty acids. And what will they protect our stomachs from? Parasites, those things that just won't go away and they stay there using something else. They live on the body of something else. And you could describe maybe some of your friends who come over to your apartment all the time and eat your food and sit on your sofa and they never leave. You could describe a person like that as being a parasite.
Yeah, but here we're not talking about the people who come to your house and live off you like leeches, eating your pizza and stuff like that. Here, a parasite is a harmful organism that feeds off of you and lives off of you. It might live in your belly and it's not good for you. You are the host and the bad organism is the parasite. It is living off of you. It is eating you, okay? That's the idea here. That's what a parasite is. Anyways, it says here that fatty acids from coconut oil can protect our stomachs from parasites, these bad organisms that want to live off us. It can protect us from yeast and also harmful bacteria that play or wreak havoc with our digestive system. Now let's go ahead and talk about what the digestive system is. The digestive system is the way or the set of processes by which we break down or digest food so that this food that we've eaten can be used for energy. And if there is a parasite in our digestive system, that food doesn't get to us, okay? We don't get the energy from that. That parasite eats it instead, which is not good for us. And yes, at the beginning of this term, digestive system is the adjective digestive, okay? When we're talking about a digestive, let's say, or something that is digestive in nature, I should say, we're talking about something that helps, assists, or helps in digestion, i.e., the process of digesting food.
Indeed. Now, in the next sentence here, it says, despite such remarkable benefits, it's important to remember that coconut oil is high in fat, so consume it in moderation. So despite, even though it's true that coconut oil has these remarkable benefits, you still have to remember that you can't have too much of it. Remarkable just means amazing, something worth remarking on, something worth noting because it is worthy of attention. It is fantastic. It's great. These are remarkable benefits, and it is true, but of course there is such a thing as too much of a good thing, so don't have too much coconut oil because it is high in fat. So we're saying consume it in moderation. Moderation just means, in a normal amount. Don't go overboard with it.
Yeah, people say the same thing about peanuts. Peanuts are jam-packed with healthy, nutritious stuff. So eat peanuts, but don't go overboard. They are high in fat. And even if you do have a food that is high in good fat, you can have too much of a good thing. So consume these things in moderation. Anyways, the daily allowance recommended by some doctors is 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of virgin coconut oil. Now here, before we move on, we have the word allowance. An allowance is the amount of something that's allowed, usually by an authority of some kind, like a doctor here. So this is the maximum amount of coconut oil you should eat on a daily basis, or the amount of this that you should consume on a daily basis, and you should not exceed this amount. All right, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Our skin is healthier with coconut oil too. Not only does it keep our skin moist and young-looking, it also speeds up wound healing and protects against pimple-causing bacteria. As an added bonus, this oil may have a mild effect in protecting our skin from UV rays. Incorporating coconut oil into your life is simple. Just replace your regular cooking oil with it, or add a teaspoonful to your coffee or tea. Externally, virgin coconut oil can be applied to your skin after a bath or shower.
最后第3部分，我们看到一个片语 incorporate A into B， 用来表示将 A 纳入 B 中，将 A 包含在 B 之内。举例来说， I think we need to incorporate more children's activities into our event. 我认为我们应该要把更多孩童的活动纳入活动项目中。这边补充 incorporate 的另外一个片语 incorporate A with B，是用来代表合并 A 与 B， 结合 A 与 B。 所以可以说 The company incorporated an old design with modern technology to create their new product. 这家公司将传统设计与现代科技结合，开发新产品。
Okay, so as we've found out, coconut oil is not only good for our bloodstream and our digestive system, but here in the third part of our lesson, we're finding out that coconut oil is good for our skin. So our skin is healthier with coconut oil too. Not only does it keep our skin moist and young looking, it also speeds up wound healing and protects against pimple-causing bacteria. So not only, but also. This is a common pattern in Chinese, although in English, you don't necessarily have to say the but also. Not only does it do one thing, it also does something else. You do need the word also there. You don't need the word but necessarily. You could have it there if you want to, but you don't need it. So what it does here, it makes our skin nice and young looking, but it also speeds up wound healing. If you're skateboarding at the skate park and you fall down and you skin your knee, well, if you've had some coconut oil, your scab will heal much faster.
And that's not all. It speeds up wound healing and also protects against pimple-causing bacteria. Now, before we move on, let's talk about the word pimple. A pimple is a zit. It's a growth on your face that results from clogged pores. Yeah, the holes in your skin get stuff stuck in them, and sometimes bacteria infects that area, and you get a zit or a pimple. Very often, teenagers get pimples. Anyways, as an added bonus, this oil, this coconut oil, may have a mild effect in protecting our skin from UV rays. So it's also a sunblock, How about that? Now, incorporating coconut oil into your life is simple. Just replace your regular cooking oil with it or add a teaspoonful to your coffee or tea. Now, this might sound weird, but this is kind of a thing these days. People on ultra-high-fat diets where they're cutting out carbs almost entirely, I believe it's called the keto diet, in order to introduce fat like this into their diet, first thing in the morning, they will add oil like coconut oil or something like that to their coffee or their tea.
That's how you can incorporate coconut oil into your life and externally or on the outside of your body. Virgin coconut oil can be applied to your skin after a bath or shower. So externally, having to do with the outside of something. The opposite, of course, is internally. And this is virgin coconut oil, fresh, pure coconut oil. Put it on your skin after you take a bath or after you take a shower, and you will have nice-looking skin.
There you go. But remember, only do this externally, okay? Here's a good example sentence, by the way, for the word externally. You could say, apply the ointment externally. It is not to be taken internally, okay? Anyways, folks, with that, it's time for us to take a break, but don't go away. The Chinese teacher is on the way.
各位同学大家好，我是 Hanny。 我们来看今天的文法重点。课文第3部分提到说，使用椰子油会让我们皮肤比较健康。他说 Not only does it keep our skin moist and young looking, it also speeds up wound healing and protects against pimple-causing bacteria. 好，这边要介绍的是 not only but also 连接子句的用法。Not only A but also B 就表示不但怎么样，而且怎么样。那它是一个配对连接词，必须用来连接词性相同的字词。好，如果是连接子句，我们不能直接用 not only 子句 but also 子句，因为 not only 摆在句首的时候，它连接的子句要倒装，也就是把 be 动词或助动词要移到主词前方，就会形成 not only be 动词加主词，或者是 not only 助动词加主词加动词，像这样的句型。好，那么像课文的第一个子句，他说 It keeps our skin moist and young looking， 把它摆在 not only 的后方，然后 not only 又在句首的时候呢，这时候我们就要在 it 的前面加入适当的助动词does 来把它形成倒装，所以我们才会看到课文句子是 Not only does it keep our skin moist and young looking。 好，至于 but also 要去连接子句的时候要注意 but also 可以选一个来省略掉。如果你决定要保留 also， 那它必须摆在 be 动词之后或是一般动词之前，所以这个句型结构应该会是 but 主词 also 加动词，或者是 but 主词加 be 动词加 also 怎么样怎么样。那像课文里的第二个子句，它是 It speeds up wound healing and protects against pimple-causing bacteria。 我们用 but also 来连接的时候，它可以写作 but it speeds up， 或是 but it also speeds up， 或是 it also speeds up 都可以。那我们课文它就是选择省略了 but。 好，接着读到课文第3部分，有一个句子是 Incorporating coconut oil into your life is simple。 句子里面的动词 incorporate 它表示包含、纳入或是将什么包括在内。 Incorporate A into B 就表示把 A 纳入 B。 那这边要介绍的是 incorporate 它的字首字根。好， C-O-R-P 或是 C-O-R-P-O-R 这两个字根呢，表示身体、躯体或者是尸骸，也就是死掉之后留下来的骨骸。好，像 corpse 这个字啊，就是指尸体。那后来呢，那两个字根就有引申出团体的语义咯。像在 incorporate 这个字当中， C-O-R-P-O-R 这部分表示群体，它的字首 in 表示进入。那么字尾 ate 是动词字尾，同学们就可以联想啦，进入一个团体、一个群体，就表示你被纳入其中了，这样应该就可以联想到 incorporate 可以表达包含、包括在内的意思。好，那顺便来学几个有相同字根的单字。第一个是 corporate， 好，我们说它的字根 corpor 表示团体，那么 ate 在这边是形容词字尾，把它合在一起 corporate 就用来形容共同的、全体的或是公司的、企业的。那你如果把字尾 ate 改成名词字尾 ation 就会变成名词corporation， 那就表示公司或是企业。好，再下一个字是 corporal corporal。好，它的字根 corpor 表示身体，那么 al 是形容词字尾，合在一起 corporal 它可以用来表达身体的、肉体的，像 corporal punishment 就是指体罚。好，以上是今天重点整理，我们回顾今天的单字吧。
Boost. Offering these special deals should boost our sales this month. Yeast. While having some yeast in your body is healthy, you may get an infection if the levels become too high. Digestive. Cora has a digestive disorder, so she must be very careful about what she eats. Remarkable. Gavin has made remarkable progress since he started learning to play the piano. Allowance. Eating more than the recommended daily allowance of salt can lead to high blood pressure. Pimple. Many people struggle with pimples during their teenage years. Externally. Externally, the building retains its original appearance, but the inside has been turned into modern offices.
Okay, everyone. With that, today's article is now complete. But, as always, we sure hope that you guys have enjoyed reading along with us. Anyways, I'm Jeff.
I am Roger.
See you next time.